We got to keep it real here. I'm never going to just show you all the good things that are going on.
One of the best things that I think that we've done for our marriage is we have non-negotiable walks with the dog every single day.
Cleaning party, commence.
I love our life. We are so completely blessed. So even if I'm feeling less than fully content with how my body is looking, I have so much to be grateful for. So we are about to go take Mishkwa swimming, and it is literally his favorite thing in the entire world. And he usually walks at a very leisurely pace when we go on walks, but when we're going to the water, he is like full on sprint mode. Like he would actually run there if we let him.
Are you excited to swim? Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone else can relate, but I get hyper fixated on something and I want it to change instantly. The past week, my thing has been my hair. I feel like it's too long, it's too flat, and I don't like the color of it. And I want it changed yesterday. So I almost cut it myself.
One of the best things that I think that we've done for our marriage is we have non-negotiable walks with the dog every single day, usually 2 of them. And even though we have a backyard and we could just let him out, I feel like it's just the best time that we can have to connect, talk about whatever's on our minds, and just be together as a family. So that is one of my favorite parts of every single day. And I genuinely believe that it has brought so much joy and love and connection into our marriage. Good boy.
Okay, so this morning I accidentally deleted all the footage that was on my SD card. Whoops. So our plans changed a little bit, and we are going to do the cleaning party before we go to the gym because I'm trying to recover it. Fingers crossed. I figured it would make sense to show what the place is looking like before. Cleaning party, commence. The pantry of chaos right now. And living space in our entire downstairs is clean. I am still yet to find out if my footage from this morning and the past week is salvageable. It was just a week, so it's not the end of the world if it doesn't. I just did a really good couple of yap sessions that I would be sad to lose. But we are off to the gym. Louis is going to make a smoothie, and then we are going to go straight from the gym to dinner, which is still TBD. We don't know what we're going to do yet. Louis wants to do sushi, but we did that like 2 weeks ago or something, so I'm kind of feeling something different, but we shall see after a hard workout if we're feeling all-you-can-eat sushi or something else. So it is a little after 2 o'clock, and we are on our way to the gym. We're going to Gold's. I have been one time in the past like 4 months, so it feels a little foreign to me, but I used to go all the time, so at least there's that. But they have some machines that I really like to use, like booty builder machine that makes hip thrusts so much easier. And since it's 2 o'clock on a Saturday, we're thinking it's probably not going to be super busy. So fingers crossed that I feel bold enough to record. So the gym was great, but you'll never guess what we're doing for dinner because we are creatures of habit. We are having burger night at home and it's gonna slap like it always does. So why change what's working, you know? This is one of my favorite date nights. I love a good burger. I love that we can make it from home. It's economical, it's delicious, it's good for the macros, and we get to hang out with our dog. So what more could you ask for?
So my footage from the week is officially gone, but it's okay. I have no one to blame but myself. Slightly annoying, but I don't think there was like that much. So sorry you missed a week of my 75 hard journey. But that means that I still have to tell you guys all about how I almost hired a personal trainer and all of the things that I'm feeling about my body and putting in effort and not getting results back and all of those things. So we got that to look forward to.
I'm being blasted with the sun currently, but we got our burger and some fries. The burgers are delicious, per usual. We have a doggy here who has a mini burger. He just tried to eat it off of Louie's plate. But we did tell him, to be fair, that the burger was for him. He's spoiled. We're just discussing how the burgers that we make at home are like just as good as the burgers we get at a restaurant. And also like probably half of the calories.
Okay, so let's chat because today is day 55 of 75 hard, meaning that I have been tracking my macros, walking 12,000 steps, journaling, doing my devotional and prayer, tidying up a space, creating. I think that's everything. Every single day. That's pretty awesome. And I'm very proud of myself for that. And it has definitely changed me in a lot of ways. And I know I've talked about this in my previous videos, but even outside of the challenge, I'm making better decisions because I just have gotten into a place where I have the habit of asking myself what the best version of me would do or the version of me who actually has the life of her dreams would do. That's almost habitual now, which is really cool. However, one thing that I am not super satisfied with is my progress in my physique. I've been tracking macros for this whole time, and I've been eating what I think is a calorie deficit, but I haven't necessarily been losing weight. I've just been feeling the same, kind of, honestly. But right now I feel fluffier. I feel more inflamed around my midsection and my thighs, and it's just really frustrating because prior to this, I had just told myself like, oh, you will have your dream body if you put in the work by lifting multiple times a week. I'm doing that right now. Tracking your macros, doing that right now, and just being super intentional with that. And now I'm in a place where I'm like, okay, I've been doing that for almost 2 months straight every single day, and I have not seen the needle move at all. So it's gotten to a place where I almost feel like I've lost hope because I don't know how to do it, right? I am a certified personal trainer. I'm a certified nutrition coach. Like I should know how to coach myself through these things. And yet here I am still not satisfied with the current body that I have. And I wouldn't say not satisfied because I do love my body. I think I look great. I don't think that I need to change by any means. However, I just want the amount of effort that I'm putting in to be reflected in how I'm looking. And I wanted to have a hot girl summer this summer, you know? And right now I'm in a place where I don't feel super comfortable wearing tight clothes as I'm wearing tight clothes right now. Like I feel way more comfortable when I'm wearing loose shorts or a tennis skirt or something like that on the bottom because there is just so much bloating and inflammation. That's something I do not want to be doing. I would much prefer that I felt super comfortable in everything that I wore. It got to a point where I was like, okay, you know what? I haven't been able to figure this out on my own. I'm going to hire a personal trainer. And there was this girl who I've been following for years. And all of the emails that she sends out just like really resonate. There's Mishkwa. They're all talking like, hey, so you've been putting in the work for years. You've been doing all of the right things and you're still not seeing the results you want. This is the coaching for you. And I was super excited about it. I was like, all right, you know what? Let's do it. So I hopped on the strategy call, they call it. And it was just so pushy and salesy. And it turned me off to it so quickly. I am someone who, I don't like being told what to do. I don't like feeling like I'm manipulated, and we're going to have much better results with me if you're just super genuine. The call was just literally the complete opposite of that. I came in completely sold. I was already ready to buy, basically. And they still were like trying to sell me really hard on the program and asking me questions, like making me think through how much life would suck, basically, if I didn't do their coaching program. At the end of that call, I felt so drained. I literally was like, my nervous system was like crazy after that because I felt like I was defending myself. They tried to get me to pay on the call, and when I said no, I need to think on it, they was like continuing to push, and it just like, I don't know, it felt icky. And now I'm like, is that kind of how the program is going to be? Is the program actually that good, or do they just sell very hard and manipulate people into joining, basically? So now I'm in this conundrum of what do I do? Do I continue to try to figure it out on my own? I feel like I would maybe have more success having a coach because then you have someone who can walk alongside you and say like, hey, I've seen this exact case before, you need to increase your macros, or I've seen this exact case before, you just need to to do more meditation to calm your nervous system or whatever it may be. But now the coach that I wanted to hire does not feel aligned anymore. Now I feel like I have bigger trust issues and I feel icky towards them because of how pushy it was. So that's the tea. And that is how I've been feeling lately. Let me know if you feel the same way, if you can tell you're being sold to, if you can tell you're being manipulated, if you just are immediately like walls up. Any of those books that are like, here's how to communicate, here's how to get people to like you. If I notice people doing that, like if someone says my name too many times in a conversation, I'm like, you're doing that because you think it's going to make me like you more, but it's not. It has my guard up. I will not trust someone unless they're genuine. Maybe that's not everyone. Maybe that's just someone who has major trust issues speaking, but yeah, it was just not for me. So now I'm feeling really disappointed because I'm like, I want to look and feel my best. My energy is not where I feel like it should be. I feel fatigued. I feel bloated. I just don't feel my best. And I want to feel my best. But yeah, I've just been yip-yapping here for a while. So I'm sure I have so much more to say, but that's the topic that I really wanted to speak about. Also, look at these pretty green trees. This is my backyard. This is why I'm such a homebody, and this is why I love having date nights at home in our backyard. Being his mom is the best thing ever. I am obsessed with this dog. And Louis is the best daddy dog ever. That is one of the things that when people say, oh, what's so great about your husband? I'm like, he's going to be the best dad ever because of how good of a dad he is to Mishkwa. And he's just a wonderful husband, and I love our life. We are so completely blessed. So even if I'm feeling less than fully content with how my body is looking, I have so much to be grateful for. I don't want you to take this as like me complaining or talking about how hard my life is, because my life overall is just amazing and I love it so much. We got to keep it real here. I'm never going to just show you all the good things that are going on. I, certified personal trainer and nutrition coach, struggle with body image still. Person who has done a lot of work on self-love still struggles with her body. So you're not alone if you feel the same way, especially if you're noticing that after 30 your body just doesn't react the same way that it has before, and you're doing all the right things and you can't figure it out. It's so frustrating, and I see you and I am you.
So we just went on a family walkies and I'm at 14.7 thousand steps for the day. Getting my 12,000 steps in has been pretty easy most days, but there have definitely been a lot of nights where at the end of the day, I'm literally just walking laps around the upstairs to get my steps in. But the plan for the rest of the night, we're going to play some board games or card games, and we've got Ninja Creamies getting ready, and we just made some Sweet Lawrence cookies. And this is literally my perfect evening. If you know me, we're going to do that. And then tomorrow I'm going to be cleaning upstairs, because today was like cleaning the main areas that Louis' family will actually see. But tomorrow is my closet is a shit show. My room is a shit show. My bathroom is a shit show. They're not going to be up there, so that doesn't really matter. But my brain is chaos because my environment is chaos. You'd think I would learn, but we're not quite there yet. As soon as this 75 hard challenge is over, I think what I'm going to do is have a 365, like a year-long challenge where every single month I have a new focus. Right now, I think what the problem with 75 hard is there's so many areas that I'm hitting, and I am hitting them and making little progress in all of them. However, I think that was a perfect foundation. I honestly think this was a great way to begin. But now going forward, I'm going to set goals for that month, and it's going to be specific things related to that, right? So for example, what I'm still struggling with keeping my environment clean, that is going to be my top priority for that month, because then I can really build good habits. And if that's my priority, I'm not going to choose the simplest things. I'm going to be like, okay, how can I organize my closet? How can I do this? I'm going to actually really put my all into that. And I think that's what I need. Doing 75 hard, my values aligned way, was a really good start to this. But the next step is really accelerating a single category every single month and being intentional about having weekly check-ins and monthly check-ins and daily check-ins, building that cadence of checking in and making sure that I'm making progress every single day towards a very specific goal. So I'm going to have some fun. Louis and I are going to have a great date night, and I will chat with you tomorrow morning.